teman-teman. Teman-teman, pada kan saya Wirayudatwo ini saya akan lanjut mainkan game Assassin Valhalla. Teman-teman, ayo mulai saja.
Continue.
Selalu tanpa tidak bisa bangsa ada. Ada tanpa bangsa sekali.
Speak to seal bird.
Where in Hellheimer has Tailbird gone to?
Temple Ocean.
Speak to the guards near seal bird's tent.
Hey, Eivor.
Have you seen Tailbird?
My brother saw him last.
Drunk as a mackerel, isn't he?
Celebrating the peace. Got started early.
Wake up!
Huh?
Where is Tailbird?
Tail. Bert?
Jag vet, men
Did none of you see Tailbird?
Only him, Drenger. You will have to wait until he sleeps it off.
Charisma level 3. How can I wake him?
Does he often get this soaked?
By all the gods, he does. Twice a week. Once for 3 days, another for 4. Then twice on Sundays.
And when you need him to sober up, what do?
Keep this to yourself, but once or twice when I needed a quick word, I dumped him in a lake.
It's worth a try. Must be some way
I
to wake
will
this drunk.
temple. Damn. Okay. Aku sedikit. Temple Panja ada. Ada. Kita Panja.
By Odin and Thor, it was freezing!
Nice nap?
That's a low thing to do to a man.
I am looking for Tailbird.
The soft Saxon boy
The next Elderman, yes.
said he was going hunting to bring back a feast for Ivarr and the rest.
I know he went hunting, but where?
Round the mouth of a cave nearby. Follow the stream up the mountain, south of here.
That's enough to go on. Thank you.
cepat.
Find and speak to seal bird.
Ini bukan
Show me.
akan
Go!
tidak
Find and speak to seal bird.
What happened here? This doesn't look good.
Kayak
Search the cave for seal bird. Search the cave for seal bird.
Jailbird's bow. Dropped.
di mana cepat. Agak mati.
Search the cave for seal bird.
Cursed wolves.
Search the cave for seal bird.
Well, belum tanda kuda.
Search the cave for seal bird.
Blood. Not from a boar. A wolf dragging something through the dirt. Jailbird.
Search the cave for seal bird.
Tears of Rhea. Jailbird, you live. Stay quiet. You're badly hurt. A dragon of nails.
Pisau.
Guards the Britain crest. Keep breathing, boy. Oh, you haven't got long. I will take you back to say your goodbyes. I can get you to the others. I'll go easy.
Carry seal bird back to Westbury.
Ani pun putih.
Carry seal bird back to Westbury.
Memperbaiki.
Save your strength.
tidak muat. Misi membantu teman. Atas. Misi membantu.
Eivor. Hush. Hush, Gilbert. We'll soon be among friends.
Tidak. Ayo mencoba.
Here, faster this way. Just breathe, Gilbert. We'll soon be there.
Ayo tidak main tempur, guys.
Some help here! Eivor! Leonard!
By the hand of Thor! Eivor, what happened? No. No! You foolish boy, what did you do?
I found him deep in a cave beset by wolves. Ivarr.
Easy, boy. Easy.
Ivarr.
Get me an axe right fucking now!
Eivor. He's gone.
An axe!
His god will take him as he is. Axe or not.
Go to your god, boy. And I will sing for you in Valhalla. This was no wolf. Tell me what happened.
This means war. It was the Britain. This means war. It was the This means war.
Your war is back on.
What?
He was killed.
Tidak
with this.
hambat.
A Britain's dagger. Rodri! But why?
You murdered his brother. Did you think he would let that lie so easily?
I told you he was a trickster. Peace was never his goal. He takes blood for blood.
Bishop Deolav! Over here.
The walls of his fortress will not protect him. I will sheath this dagger into his lungs.
We must move fast then. Attack before Rodri can revel in his trick.
No mercy this time, Wolf-Kissed. You spared that wet turd Leofrith. We will not spare Rodri.
I swear.
Lord above, what's happened? Chaelbert!
Murdered.
May the Lord who frees you from sin save you and raise you up.
Sent the boy's body to his father. Will want the Christian burial. Lady Angharad said Rodri is holed up in Kausto Castle. That may have been a lie or a tiny slip. Either way, we should find out.
There is a spot near the fortress to set up camp. We will scout it together.
Let us go now.
Go, ready.
A good plan. We go now.
Ayo
Fine.
membalas.
And remember, leave Rodri to me.
Kami membalas kencang. Kami membunuh raja. Membunuh raja.
Inventory. Skill.
Gusti Ivarr untuk membunuh raja.
Mount up and follow me. There's work to be done.
Damn.
I should have known he would come for the weakest of us.
You opened a bloody wound when you killed Rodri's brother.
Anything worth doing must be paid for in blood.
In Quadford, you told me Rodri gave you that scar on your face. Is it a story worth telling?
If not worth telling, it is worth remembering.
Tito.
Years ago, I was headed back from the Western Isle. They have
Tito.
got fighters there. I had taken a bit of a beating. Put me in a surly mood. I wanted blood and silver, nothing more. So, me and my friend here, sailing along the coast of Camry, see a nice spot for landing, covered in mist. We drag our ships ashore. And just then, a cry came from atop a hillock. The troll cursed Britons. The fog clears a bit. And there they are, all lined up. The biggest one calls out, "I am Rodri, king of this land. That means shit to me." I scream back. I give my boys a nod. And we raise up our axes and charge before they take a breath. We have the numbers. But the Britons, clever. It's marshland. The bog catches our boots, sucks us to a standstill. One by one. Rodri cuts us to bits. He gets to me, lays his blade at my cheek, and gives me this nick. "Leave this land and give your people fair warning," he says. "Tell them King Rodri gave you that cut." "And shit," I say. Rodri laughs and lets me go.
Quite a story, Eivor. Son of Ragnar, killer of kings, conqueror of England and the Western Isle. You have lived a saga worth 10.
That I have. That sweat-sopped slug is just beyond those walls. May only be defeated by a dragon. My itching ass. He'll meet one all right.
Send a message to your men. We can build a camp here and lay plans for a surprise attack.
Melawan.
Ivar's men waste no time. They're eager to pay out our revenge.
I am ready.
What in the name of Loki have you done?
Called in the dragon to help me slay Rodri.
Yet.
Now what say you, Wolf-Kissed? Are you ready for war?
Start the assault.
Rally the men, Ivarr. Let's have at it.
It is a good day to die.
The gate looks to be well defended.
My men are loading a cart with cauldrons of oil. We will blast right through that fucking gate.
Melawan.
Rodri! Show yourself!
I am here, boneless Ragnarsson. How is it you come in force when our peace has been concluded?
Do not mock us, whoreson! You splattered blood on our peace with the butchery of young Gelbert!
Speak what nonsense you please, Dane. If you mean war, our defenses are sure.
Gaze upon my face, King of Grow Food, and meet the dragon that will devour you!
I see a spent old man playing at serpents.
Enough talking, Ivarr.
Bring the oil cart and set the fires! When I am done with Rodri, I will tear the fat from his shanks and use it to fry our bread.
melawan.
Get the cart, boys!
Reach the main
We'll
gate.
light it up in front of the gate!
Get the wagon to the gate!
Eivor,
We've sent soldiers to stop our cart! I will watch the castle walls with roasting blood! Too easy!
Shields up!
Stop mocking! Watch out!
Sorry.
Reach the main gate. Reach the main gate.
Eivor,
Eivor! Set it ablaze!
Reach the main gate.
down. Boom.
Reach the main gate.
Storm the castle! Give no quarter!
Thanks, Eivor.
Reach the inner gate.
Calamity!
Reach the inner gate.
Give on here! Spill your
Reach the inner gate.
Too easy!
Reach the inner gate. Reach the inner gate.
Which cheek! Push the mangy dogs back!
Reach the inner gate. Reach the inner gate.
Like this.
Reach the inner gate. Reach the inner gate. the inner gate. Breach 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 the inner gate.
Spill your brains! Mongrel! Put up a fight!
Yeah! Eivor mesti.
Breach the inner gate. Breach the inner gate.
Akan.
Breach the inner gate.
Buka pintu. Buka pintu.
Enter the castle keep.
Keep! It's through there!
Enter the castle keep.
Help me out here!
Eivor.
Ivarr the Boneless. Huh. You make a pitiful dragon.
Bastard kicked me in the liver. I need some fresh air. I felled the rotting old oak.
He's not dead.
No. I have something else planned. Spectacle, remember?
Let him go. Finish him quickly.
He's nothing now but a sad sack of flesh. Kill him and be done with it.
Oh no. This will be good. I have something specific in mind. A place and a method. Come.
I'll exit. I'm not ready. I'll go with you. Exit. I'll go with you.
All right, let's get this over with.
Load this lump of lard onto your horse and we will go. Take care he stays alive.
Eivor, do not forget that load of rotten flesh called rope.
Follow Ivarr with Rodri. Follow Ivarr with Rodri. Festival ending soon. In less than 48 hours. Follow Ivarr with Rodri.
Okay.
Where are we going?
An overlook I found while scouting.
Follow Ivarr with Rodri.
One bit for a dying king.
There's no need for spectacle, Eivor. Let the man die with honor.
No, no, no. He must die with style.
Follow Ivarr with Rodri.
How are you doing, dear king? Stay with us. You must not miss what is coming.
What the? Keep it under control!
I killed King Ella, King Osbert, King Edmund, and now King Rodri. Who else can claim such a string of victories?
Just finish me. It is not my place to interfere in this feud.
Valhalla must look such a sight. Does he breathe still?
Barely.
Rodri, are you listening? For years I wore this scar with shame. Nicked by a Briton and left alive. I tried to cover
Follow
it
Ivarr with
beard,
Rodri.
a cloak. But as your fame grew, I began to beam with pride. A king gave me this mark. What say you to this, Rodri? Huh? Speak up, you old bag of sweat and grease.
Memperbaiki mana? Jadi.
Here we are. Bring him close. Over here! Haul him up there, to the top, and keep him breathing.
Finish this quickly, Eivor.
See here? A hungry blade. Now comes the dragon to feed on his favorite meal,
Membunuh.
the blood eagle.
Eivor, is this...
The birth of a blood eagle is a sight to behold, my friend. First, I slice the length of your spine.
Membunuh.
That is a Norseman. The true essence of old heroes. The Blood Eagle has no true meaning for Ivarr. He is doing it simply to take pleasure in suffering.
Now, I pull back the flesh.
The method will always outlive the meaning. Few in time will care why this man died. But the how, that is a song for the ages. The fog between good and evil grows thick over time. But glory never fades. There is nothing glorious here. Life is not pretty. It is a bloody fight.
Out come the lungs, and we spread them like wings. All of Mercia can see him now.
I have seen enough.
We are not finished, Eivor. This saga we have written together, it needs an ending. Here and now.
It is ended, Ivarr. I'm done with this place.
A fight to the death. You and me. If I win, I am the greatest Vikinger who ever lived. If I lose, what a tale you have to tell.
You are battle-drunk, Ivarr. Goodbye.
Poor Ceolbert. He barely said a word.
When?
I pushed that dragon dagger into his heart.
No.
Just a soft little squeal. Then, nothing.
You sick, cursed fuck-out!
The things a man must do. The trials one must face. The friends one must betray. To achieve one's destiny. And become king-killer forevermore.
Traitor! Ceolbert was...
Like a son to me! Yes! Yes! So fight me, Wolf-Kissed, to a glorious death! This is life, Eivor! To fight high above the world! Valhalla awaits!
Melawan. Cepat.
Hold a moment, Eivor. Let me ask you something.
Speak then, or I take your tongue.
Will you see your father in Valhalla, Wolf-Kissed? Or is the coward in Helheim weeping tears of ice?
My father is where... Dodge.
Gold again! My long road ends.
Cepat, Melawan.
The Valkyries approach. My axe, Eivor. Hand me my weapon.
Send Ivarr to Valhalla. Deny Ivarr Valhalla.
Eivor! Give it here!
To Helheimer with you.
Eivor!
Tiba, nggak mati. Sebab sakit. Jangan membunuh.
Carry the body to Quatford. We'll say our goodbyes there. And send a message to Ubba. Tell him his brother is dead.
Kembali cepat.
Hold left mouse button fast.
Tahu apa kamu? Seperti tidak mau papannya kita pergi. Papannya kita.
Speak to dear love.
Tambah.
Eivor, hello. Another dark day clouds our victory.
Bishop. Ubba.
Dead at the hands of a Briton. I cannot imagine the shame my brother felt in his final hour. Were it not for this peace.
I killed him.
You?
After peace was made, Ivarr murdered Ceolbert and pinned the crime on Rhodri to get another swing at him.
How do you come to know this?
He told me himself.
I am always one who desires the truth, Eivor. But this is a hard thing to hear. Did he die well?
Ivarr died well. He wanted death. Ivarr died well.
He died a fighter, in all his glory.
As he wanted then. With Ivarr gone, peace and quiet are now possible. That is something. I will console myself for the thought that we will meet again in Valhalla. Axe in hand. For good or ill, he lived life by his own rules. What man can say better?
He lived his life at cross purposes. I often found him strange and his actions puzzling. But not all men are meant to be understood.
He needs a proper farewell. I will prepare a ship for his funeral pyre.
Bishop, Send word to Lady Angharad. Say that her husband died by treachery, and that Ivarr has paid the price for it.
As soon as I am able.
Have you heard from King Ceolwulf? I cannot imagine his grief.
He is felled by it. Still, he makes plans for this shire. I am to be Elderman here. Therefore, Shropshire declares herself your friend and ally, and will remain so for the length of my days.
I'm grateful, Bishop.
God go with you, Eivor, wherever you may lead.
Masih.
To you, my brother. May your time in Valhalla be great and glorious.
Warbringer of battle song.
Masih.
The boneless one sails into a singing glory on a flaming water steed.
Wind across the water. The battle maidens beat their wings to carry a king to Odin's hall of corpses.
Ivarr gone. Shropshire an ally. I should confer with Randvi.
Thank you. Thank you.
Inventory. Skills. Abilities. Throwing Axe Fury. Level 2. Hurl throwing axes at Venge World. Quests. World. World. Hold left mouse button fast travel. Press tab to open the quest log and track a new quest.
Who could Gothman be? One of...
Eivor, thank Tyr.
I heard shouting. Is something wrong?
Holger robbed me, and I demand he be punished.
Rot disappointed word. Does the deer rub the stream when she takes a drink? Does a cow rub a field when he crops on sweet grass?
Eivor, this matter requires sensitive judgment. Will you?
Of course. From the beginning, please.
Well now, there is no excuse too small, I see. Nothing to keep you from coveting that seat, is there?
In Sigurd's absence, who has better claim to oversee these disputes?
You might leave them to work it out for themselves, but that would mean letting go, would it not?
Please start again. Tell me all that has happened.
I will start. I have been falsely accused by this Saxon Philistine.
A Philly what? Are you mocking me?
Silence, please. I will hear both of your complaints and render a decision, awarding compensation if needed. Understood?
Rowan, I'll hear from you. Holger, your defense?
Holger, let me hear your side.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years. You have seen how my poems bring life and joy and wisdom to our people. And you know that my work requires a certain, let us say, freedom, to make use of rare resources to compose my verses. Often when lacking the proper tools, I have made use of novel items. Alvis's walking stick, Tovy's inks, all were given gladly.
You cut off my horse's tail to make a brush, you bleed.
Rowan?
As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic reverie, I realized that my latest piece required delicate brushwork. I could have used a frayed stick, some cloth, my hands, but no. I needed something gentler, softer. To make a perfect brush, I needed the fine hairs of a well-raised horse. And so I availed myself of a local resource.
You clipped Alfgafur's tail to the rump without asking.
It was early. I did not wish to wake you.
Thank you, Holger. I believe I understand your position.
Holger, your defense?
Rowan, tell me your version of these events.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my tools.
Borrowing.
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I have always allowed him to use whatever he pleased. I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it. But this morning, Holger stretched the limits of my grace. Entering my stables for their feed, I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped of her tail. Bereft, not a strand in sight. I am ashamed to say my natural suspicion drew me to Holger, and how right I was. For when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with indigo, dragging it across a sheet of
painting, Rowan. I was painting. You make it sound so crude.
You see? Such willful arrogance. It will take ages for Ilgafur's tail to reach its former length. I demand compensation.
I understand. Thank you, Rowan.
Holger, I've heard...
I believe I have heard enough. If you will...
My horse looks like a fool, Eivor. No handsomer than a donkey now. You must do something.
Do not conflate hair with beauty, Rowan. She remains radiant. Elgifur's hair will grow back in no time.
Quiet, both of you. Now listen.
Hear statements again. Rowan is right. Hear statements...
Before I give my verdict, I would like to hear your statements again.
I've heard enough.
I believe I have heard enough. If you will...
My horse looks like a fool, Eivor. No handsomer than a donkey now. You must do something.
Do not conflate hair with beauty, Rowan. She remains radiant. Elgifur's hair will grow back in no time.
Quiet, both of you. Now listen.
Hear statements again. Rowan is right.
Holger, Rowan is clearly in the right. You sheared the tail from his horse without gaining permission.
I borrowed the tail. Borrowed! Does the reality of regrowth not make this a victimless crime?
It is a two-victim crime, Holger. Though they are unharmed, you took without asking, and that will not do. As the horse's value has diminished significantly, you will pay Rowan its market price.
But the horse was not for sale. Rowan, admit it.
My decision is final, Holger. Pay what you owe, and meet tomorrow as friends.
And if I do, may I keep the horse?
Pay the man and be done with it. Rowan, does this satisfy you?
It does. Thank you, Eivor.
Good. Then by Tyr's blessing, let this matter rest. We're done here. Return to your homes in peace.
Good God, Banby. One of us?
Report to Randby.
Good day, my love. That Holger.
I almost envy him.
Let's not walk...
We are allied with Shropshire. But at a...
Yes, my...
Just as...
Gilbert...
He was.
Okay.
Romance. Alliance table show me.
I want to see the Alliance map.
I can't see
East Anglia. Grant
Misi tempat pacar.
East Anglia. Eligible. Ox.
What of Oxenfordshire? Sigurd told me he had business there.
Ah, yes. Sigurd is there now, in fact. He bids you go meet him as soon as you can. He has partnered with a rebellious Thane called Gidrich, and hopes to install Gidrich as Elderman in exchange for an oath. There is an alehouse at the center of Buckingham. Sigurd will meet you there.
I will pledge to Oxenford, sire.
I should join my brother then. Where is Buckingham?
Along the great Ouse River that divides Oxenfordshire. Sigurd will be pleased to see you.
Ikut. Film.
World. Many is a sanctum. Tombs of the fallen. Hold left mouse button fat.
Ma. 40. Ma.
Find and speak to Sigurd. Find and speak to Sigurd.
Teman-teman.
Find and speak to Sigurd. Find and speak to Sigurd.
Soldiers on alert. What has happened here?
Find and speak to Sigurd.
We keep about us.
Find and speak to Sigurd.
Go, Sunan.
Will help en if builder. So dice. Is me foot.
Find and speak to Sigurd.
I'll ask around.
These soldiers always leave a bleeding mess.
Are you the alewife here?
You are not welcome here. I've had enough trouble with Danes today.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I'm looking for my brother, a large Norseman.
It was him what caused the ruckus. Him and that other one were here, talking to Thane Gidrich. Then Lady Edwin's soldiers swept in. A fight broke out. Your brother and the tanned fella got away. The soldiers nabbed Gidrich, though. I was sorry to see that. He's well liked in these parts.
Which way did my brother go?
What's it worth to you to find out?
I'm asking a simple question.
Look, Dane, you start a scene or a scuffle, and I'll scream for soldiers.
Money I'll pay. 100 at charisma level 2 I know.
You seem to respect this man, Gidrich. If he was talking to my brother, it's because he wants what's best for this shire. Maybe you're a woman who also wants Oxenfordshire to be free and to decide its own fate. A woman who'll stand up for her village, who won't be crushed under the boot of oppression.
I hope I am.
Such a woman would help me find Gidrich's friends.
You're right, you are. Your brother and his friend jumped through that window there and scampered off towards the river. It's a good bet they hid in one of them fish houses.
Ani teman saya.
Sigurd and Basim headed south. They wouldn't go far. I'll check along the river.
Meet Sigurd at the fish house.
Bunu
Send on here, Madam Sodom.
Smells like a fish
Meet
house.
Sigurd at the fish
Good
house.
spot to hide.
Meet Sigurd at the fish house. Meet Sigurd at the fish house. Meet Sigurd at the fish house.
Buka pintu.
Wait! Stop! Ahlan wa sahlan, Eivor.
We could have cut you to bloody giblets, Wolf-Kissed.
Why so unnerved, brother? It's not like you.
Half the soldiers of the Shire are hunting us. You must have noticed.
Is that why you haven't come home? You're playing hide and fetch with the Mercian soldiers.
Your brother's a busy man, Eivor. Weighed down by pressing duties.
Good, why are you here at all? Good to see you again, Basim. I wasn't speaking to you.
I wasn't speaking to you, Basim. I'll hear Sigurd's answers from Sigurd. Brother, we should be forging alliances. Send this man back to his warren before he leads you astray.
Eivor, gods above, I'm grateful you've joined us. We have made strides towards an alliance, in fact. A local thane called Giedrich has pledged an oath to me.
I've heard of him. The alewife also mentioned a Lady Edwin who commands the soldiers. Why not ally with her?
Lady Edwin's husband was the Shire's alderman, until Gudrun's army ended his life. Now she's taking up her husband's fight, with the promise of aid from King Alfred of Wessex.
Edwin vows revenge on the Danes who stole her husband and her livelihood.
From what we know, Alfred is a fearsome king. If Edwin can win his full support, this Shire is lost to Wessex.
So to fight her, you've pledged your sword to a minor thane who likely commands a gang of farmers and fishermen.
Have faith, Eivor. A few hundred Saxons armed with hayforks and billhooks can be terrifying.
Gods.
All men and women, noble or peasant, have within them the seeds of something greater.
This is true. Sometimes greater than the average mind can fathom.
Well, Edwin has Giedrich in shackles now. All your plotting has turned to ash.
Not if we act soon. She dragged her prisoners to the Longhouse. With you here, we can mount a surprise strike.
If Giedrich is our best chance for an alliance, let's see it done. Sigurd, has Basim talked you into something of little reward?
Eivor, have you lost hope in my warcraft?
Reach Buck World.
He follows my lead, always.
He has the look of one who trusts none but himself.
Basim is secretive by nature, but he is wise and forthright, and he has opened my eyes to a magnificent truth. He has promised me a reward so unusual, so incredible, it will shatter your mind to shards.
Brother, our bond has the iron heft of a war axe. Do not let Basim and his prophecies of good fortune
Reach Buckingham's
sway you our
longhouse.
simple goal.
Never. Our goal is fixed. We shall soon be the lords of Mercia, then all Basim has a deep insight. He's read wisdom in the lines of my face.
Reach Buckingham's
and heard
longhouse.
the litany of my forefathers, and well, there will be time enough for my saga later.
Reach Buckingham's longhouse. Reach Buckingham's longhouse.
You. Spread out! We have this!
Reach Buckingham's longhouse. Reach Buckingham's longhouse. Reach Buckingham's longhouse.
God won't let us lose.
Reach Buckingham's longhouse. Reach Buckingham's longhouse.
Come, help me with this.
Eivor, vergapuntu.
Sigurd, kill this sweaty fishwife.
Stay your blades. This traitor Giedrich will face trial, as will all the treasonous thanes of this shire.
You're the traitor, Edwin, calling on Alfred of Wessex begging for his army.
Clap your mead hole, Giedrich, lapdog of the Danes.
You'll sell us out to Wessex, and that poxy-ass bastard Alfred. We won't have it.
Let us talk. You have no power. You have no by what right do you?
You're not the alderman here, Lady Edwin. Turn around and walk away, and we'll leave you be.
You heathenish fork-tongued Dane. Foul-smelling heap, I shit on you all.
Lady, choose your next words with care, for you see before you the future master of all England, Sigurd, of the hungry Raven clan. Lay down your arms, free my friend here, and kiss my lordly feet. You will not get a second chance.
Sigurd, are you cracked?
And you can kiss my rosy red arse, wayface. I've done with this offal. I leave them to you. Flay them alive and tan their flesh for saddles.
The advantage! What have they done to you? What kind of mess did you get yourself?
Something.
Secure the longhouse.
Damn it to hell! The harpy escaped. I was desperate to fight. You should have freed me.
Giedrich, this is Eivor, my stone-armed sibling.
Well met. That was your plan, Sigurd. To charm the lady with your vague hope of kingship.
Prophecy, Eivor, not hope.
No time to squabble. Edwin's taken most of the Shire's thanes. She has her way. They'll be dead by supper.
Tend your wounds, Giedrich. We'll free your friends.
And what of the holy woman, Fulke? You promised us a meeting with her.
I did, aye. But it's a fair mystery why you'd want to talk
Where
with...
is she?
Thane Holt will know. Fulke lives on his lands, but he'll be dead with the rest if you don't stop the trial.
Tell us where and we'll go now. Their lives depend on the speed of your tongue.
Southwest of here, halfway to Oxenaforda, at the Lichvila garrison.
Basim, Eivor, to horse!
đây.
Off again, Eivor. You and I, with blades drawn and hearts ablaze.
Who is this Fulke that Basim spoke of?
An ally, Eivor. A most important ally. A holy woman trained in prophecies and secret knowledge.
That is not the sort of alliance we're looking for, Sigurd.
No, it's even better. You cannot imagine what discoveries await.
You're speaking strangely, brother.
Because I'm alive, Eivor.
Find
My
and
heart's
rescue the
alight
Thens.
with the fuel of battle fire. Like old times, eh?
Yes, Sigurd. Like old times.
Remember our hunts beyond the Northern Way? Our first big kill was a 10-point deer.
Đây em
The arrows from our bows like darts of ice.
With sharpened shin bones for skinning the beast.
You on the right, me on the left. We leapt and struck.
We crashed to the ground like a felled tree. Then the bloody struggle.
Damn animal bit my hand. Never knew a buck could bite so hard.
When I pierced its throat,
Find and
spilling
rescue
its
the
lifeline
Thens.
into the drifts. That put an end to him.
Such tales you siblings tell.
It's just one of 1,000, Basim. It was the glorious dawn of our lives.
You haven't yet explained who this Fulke woman is.
When the
Find
time
and
is
rescue
right,
the Thens.
She is the fulcrum of a larger plan.
A vast conquering England. What larger plan could we need?
Patience, Eivor. Patience.
Fine. Keep your dress. Keep your dread secrets, brother. But if this alone...
We have time yet. They're holding the charge.
Find and rescue the Thens.
They are about to execute the
Chưa
prisoners.
phải từ.
There is voodoo. Se fada
Find and rescue the Thens.
Straight up.
Find and rescue the Thens.
Từ teman.
Break this bleeding cage open, would you?
Find and rescue the Thens.
Hey, now! Knock the idiot down!
Stay close. I'll help the others.
Gonna feed the worms!
Find and rescue the Thens.
On!
Find and rescue the Thens.
I'll ring the bell!
Watchman!
Escort the Thens to safety.
Dietrich sent me to find you. Let's go, now.
For the Shire! Down with Edwin!
Escort the Thens to safety.
Stop there, you! In nomine Patris!
Escort the Thens to safety. Escort the thence to safety. Escort the thence to safety. Escort the thence to safety.
With our Weasley Ultima for years. Now his widow wants to lop off our heads.
Escort the thence to safety.
Amen. Amen.
Bless you all. Thanks to you, I live to pay Lady Edwin back in blood. I am Thane Holt. Does Giedrich live?
He is safe in Buckingham.
Good, Thane. We are at your side in this fight, to keep this land in the hands of those who love Mercia, be they Saxon or Dane.
God in heaven knows I'd sooner see a Dane married to my daughter than sell a man of Wessex one of my pigs. If Giedrich is behind you, then I am too.
We're told you know of a holy woman, Fulke. Where is she now?
Can we not fixate on this cipher, Fulke? Edwin is our focus.
Fulke holds a secret that may turn the tide of this fight. Without her, I cannot achieve my full purpose here.
The madwoman Fulke?
This tell me the secret.
However deranged you might be, my brother wishes to meet her. The sooner you make this happen, the swifter this war will end.
Understand this. Fulke is a heretic, a sower of poisoned knowledge, and an enemy of the Church. She claims to have seen or spoken with God himself, and for this, Lady Edwin had her imprisoned, I know not where.
At a monastery, I suppose. We should make inquiries.
Sigurd, do we not owe Giedrich some word of what has happened here?
You can speak with him in my stead, but we must hurry. Fulke's life may be in danger.
We risk losing all the gains we've made here for the sake of this woman.
Trust me, Eivor. Fulke is of great importance. You'll soon understand.
I hope I will.
We have a camp to the east, at Linforta, an old harbor on the Great Ouse. Meet us there.
We Thanes will raise a feard and join with you to take down Edwin, whatever it takes. Bring this news to Giedrich, and tell him we'll be ready when he calls.
Every man will be needed.
Report back to Giedrich.
No soldiers here now. Giedrich has cleared them all out.
Report back to Giedrich. Report back to Giedrich.
Solum modo in paradiso.
Report back to Giedrich. Report back to Giedrich.
She's well supplied, that's for certain. Well done, Cap. Oil jars, spring-oiled arrows, fodder and the like. Take what's useful and burn the rest.
Giedrich.
Eivor, do the Thanes live?
Every single one. They've set out to raise a fear of fighting men. They all stand with you, Giedrich.
We'll need every pike and poker we have to take down Edwin. And you, and your brother, are you still with me?
I like your bluntness, Giedrich. My axe is yours. Our brothers too.
Edwin's plopped her haunches down in her castle now. She has men and supplies coming. Curse her eyes. Where is your brother and the odd fellow?
They continue their search for the woman Fulke. He seems to think she will help us chase Edwin to an early grave. But I do not understand how.
You do what you must, Eivor. I'll ready what men I've got for the coming fight. I'll move towards Kinnebella Castle and bring up the Fyrd for an assault. Edwin's fortress is strong and sure.
Is there anything I can do to weaken her grip on the Shire? Or make her anxious?
Ah, there's a notion. You could chip away at her flag bearers if you see them, and defend my Fyrd if any are in strife. We stole some of her supplies here. If you find any other stores like this, destroy them.
That I can do.
When you're ready for war, you'll find me at a camp near Kinnebella Castle.
Complete. Misi, complete. Này Eivor. Này Eivor, but. Whoa.
Inventory. Skills. Skills. Fate. Let the fate. World. World. Quests. World. World. Find and speak to Sigurd.
Asked about this land, my friend.
Go!
Inventory. World. Catfarch Spear. Onyx. Mythical Great Onyx. Mythical Great Sword. Hero's Sword. Excalibur. Quests. World. Quests.
Juga. Tunggu sebentar.
World. Hold left. Hold left mouse button fast.
selamat belum.
Dear God, we're in trouble! Watch out over there, men! Oh, Christ in holy heaven!
Giedrich asked me to help you whenever I could.
Weaken Eadwin's hold on oxen F-word sire. Hold tab to track quest.
Yeah.
Find and speak to Sigurd. Hold tab to show nearby quest. Find and speak to Sigurd. Hold tab to show nearby quest. Find and speak to Sigurd. Hold tab to show nearby quest.
Kalian
Find and speak to Sigurd. Hold tab to show nearby quest.
This is the camp.
Mana pergi mana?
Do we say what we're after? Or do we dance around the idea?
And
Mana?
here's Eivor.
Ah, you timed things well. The holy woman Fulke is close by.
Imprisoned at St. Alban's monastery. Just around the bend.
This is our moment, Eivor. After this, everything changes.
I might be pleased for you if I knew who this woman was and why we needed her.
I have explained enough. Now is the time for action.
You've done nothing of the sort. Nothing but give me your blind word.
I wish to speak to her. Me, your Jarl. That alone is reason enough.
Why? So she might cast a spell and turn Eadwin into an eel.
Fulke is not the only advantage we seek here, Eivor. There will be treasures in St. Alban's. More than we can count.
I have already plundered St. Alban's Abbey and lifted its treasures from nave to crypt. I saw no prisoners of note.
She is there. I know it. And she is the most valuable treasure of them all. Eivor, there was a time when you would follow me without question, because we trusted one another, because you knew I would never lead you into folly, never wager our lives before I knew the cost. Is there something that holds you back from embracing me as you once did? As your brother? Your family?
Sigurd, you know I would never betray you. Your trust in me. I'll fight with you. But there must be limits to this chase. Giedrich is counting on us.
Of course he is. And soon we will deliver. Come. When you raided St. Alban's, are you sure you saw nothing? No crypts? No prisoners?
Nothing I can recall for certain.
World.
What do we know of this woman?
Tidak. Tolong. Beritahu kapan tolong. Kem ini sampai tamat.
Find and rescue food. Find and rescue food. World.
Ya, gratis.
Stretch your wings, Sunan.
Find and rescue food. Find and rescue food. Find and rescue food. Find and rescue food.
Anda.
Find and rescue food. Find and rescue food. Find and rescue food.
Like holy Judas, beloved Jesus for the wisdom to be to see beyond and above the law.
Who dares enter this sanctuary?
This stony cave reeks of piss and salty tears.
How dare you?
We've come for the woman Fulke. She need not bedevil you any longer.
Oh, the mad heretic!
Ah, the self-begotten spirit has sent an angel to deliver me.
Open the door.
Her heresies must be punished. Not by Danes or Mohammedans, but by true Christians.
Attack. Are you prepared to fight? Charisma level 2. Consider your position.
Friar, our hands are bloody with the gore of your guardians. Is your God so starved of martyrs that you wish to die as well?
You make a fine point. Let me pray on this. The Lord bids me to welcome all strangers. Here, friend, take the key, and depart with your strange friend.
Hey, hold on.
Find and rescue Fook.
Praise thee, Lord of the Treasury of Light, for this chance of deliverance.
Are
you sent by the angels of Saklas, or the self-begotten one above?
That I cannot answer.
You are the woman called Fulke.
I am Fulke in this realm, a humble seeker of the self-begotten one's true nature.
And you are a collector of artifacts?
The instruments of the children of Saklas the Fool. Yes, I am. I have many such curiosities.
And you possess an object? A polished stone with unusual markings?
Now, you're a curious one. A cowl and robes hiding tawny skin. And that devilish blade.
Why do we linger here? Soldiers will be coming.
There are stables beyond the monastery where we can speak in peace.
Come.
Follow Fook.
How long were you imprisoned?
Some weeks, perhaps a month.
For your so-called heresies?
Heresies, yes. I have been blessed to discover many profane objects in my lifetime. Objects which attest to the works of the demiurge, the false god worshipped by these robed imbeciles. Across Germania and Francia, I found these relics and carvings. And here in England, too. Lady Eivor claims they are blasphemous, but her mind is clouded. The true worth of these objects is immense.
May we see these objects?
If you wish to know the truth of our origins...
Enough of these mysteries, Sigurd.
Fulke is a curator of objects of great worth, one of which may reveal my true nature.
True nature? You said this was about victory, about defeating Edwin.
To know that I am descended from the ancient gods is a victory. It will give me dominion over this land.
Descended of the gods? Brother, what by Odin's eye are you saying?
Fulke, we have heard that you possess a profane stone with strange markings and the image of a tree.
That I do. A monolith I call the Saga Stone, for it came to this land with the Dane Ragnar Lothbrok.
Do you have it?
It is the sun and moon of all my sacred objects.
It is nothing but a stone. We're here for an alliance. It is not. We're here for an alliance.
Will you buy and trade this stone for an alliance? Or more fighting men? Is it useful for anything other than flattering yourself?
Perhaps I should leave you three alone to hammer through your differences.
We are unified. We only wish to see the stone, to read the runes inscribed upon it.
No one on Earth can read those runes. The languages are known and probably long dead.
There is no risk in letting us look.
No risk at all. Praise thee, O self-begotten one, for sending these three to deliver me from my punishment.
No whispering God led me here, Fulke. I brought myself.
You came because I called you, Eivor. They spoke through me.
Brother, you have my head spinning.
And you fascinate me more with each passing moment. The Saga Stone is hidden away in the care of my acolyte. Are you ready to go see it?
I'm ready to see the stone.
The sooner we see this slab of rock, the better. Let's go.
Approach the stone with an open mind, Eivor. You may find it more interesting than you expect.
This way, Eivor. Where are you?
The bed.
What is it about this stone that captivates you, Fulke?
The Saga Stone comes from an ancient race of beings, a generation of lesser gods, as do all the artifacts I collect for my church.
You prayed to the Christ Jesus in your cell. Is your church not the Church of Rome, like these Saxons?
These Saxons believe in Christ the Redeemer, but I know his true purpose. Christ the Educator, the keeper of secret knowledge.
Is this why Edwin loathed you, for preaching such an idea?
Yes. Christians like her, like Alfred, they believe Christ's purpose on earth was to wash us free of sin. The Roman Church has been deluded by the lies of Saklas, or Wirayudatwo, the demiurge of many names, a lesser god. Saklas and his kind were wise in their time, but they lost sight of the true God, the self-begotten one, Lord of the treasury of light. This is why Edwin had me punished and imprisoned. What she calls heresy is, in fact, the true nature of the universe.
Yours is a strange saga, Fulke.
And I have not yet reached its end.
Be on your guard. Someone is watching us.
Take care, everyone.
The villagers aren't happy we're here.
Edwin's eyes and ears, no doubt.
It's spooky. Spooky.
This is the place up ahead.
What is this tower?
A ruin from England's Roman past. My acolyte found it abandoned and derelict. He took refuge here after his bishop expelled him for teaching the same truths that got me imprisoned.
He was a priest.
He was, and he is. The bishops of England are simply too craven and deluded to understand the secret wisdom we possess.
Spooky up.
Interesting.
Brother Paul, are you here?
Ransacked from floor to roof. Basim, stand
Search
guard
for the
outside.
Saga Stone.
This was Edwin's
Notice
doing.
of excommunication.
I have no doubt.
Press
The
E
stone
close.
is within?
Be it
I
known.
asked Paul to hide it well, but I do not know where. This moves. Dear God,
Is this him, your acolyte Paul?
my dearest friend.
Mati.
May you live as one with the true God
Right.
in the treasury of light.
Your friend paid the price for his loyalty. I imagine he was guarding the stone.
Edwin's men did this. They killed Brother Paul and took my stone.
You can be
You, always questioning, second-guessing my wishes. You slowed us down, and I missed my chance.
We will get the stone. This is we will get the stone. This is Basim, we will get the
Patience, brother. We'll find this stone wherever it is. Right or wrong, you will have your answer.
I know the answer already, Eivor. I've seen it in my dreams. I know exactly.
Hold, both of you. You hear that?
Soldiers, Edwin's here.
How dare you Danes befoul my lands?
Hold off, Eivor. First we talk. Lady Edwin! A stone was taken from this tower, inscribed with runes, and the image of a tree. Do you know it?
Yes. One of this heretic's blasphemous baubles. Is that why you've come?
We are here to trade that stone for an assurance of peace.
What are you saying? We gave Giedred our word.
For that stone, we will leave your lands and not return.
Oh, for this? You must bring me Giedrich's head.
The stone is within our grasp.
We made a promise, brother. Brother.
We have a deal, then?
We accept.
Done.
We do not!
Eivor! No!
Cut them down! Leave none alive!
Are you mad?
Edwin, please.
We had our chance. We will speak of this, Eivor. I will not forget. Gonna bleed!
You're like a lame mule.
Over here! Mock-minded fool!
That was our chance to recover the stone without letting of blood.
We have a pact with Giedrich. Sigurd.
Is that now your stance, in spite of promises made?
I am your Jarl, and I have sight and wisdom well beyond what you know.
A coward's answer.
Remember your place, Eivor, or nothing good will come of all this.
Take, punch Basim. Take a breath, punch base him.
Stay out of this! Enough!
If it wasn't clear why Sigurd is in command, it is now. Your temper runs too hot, Wolf-Kissed.
You want to settle things with Basim, you call a holmgang. Else you follow me. You listen to me, you do as I ask.
Eadwyn will flee to her castle. You want your stone? It will be there.
Giedrich's pathetic army will never breach the walls. We could have first taken the stone, then laid siege. That was always our plan, Eivor. I had no intention of betraying Giedrich.
It was your plan all along. Yet you saw fit to keep me guessing through your fits of madness.
You are not always to be trusted. Your passions overcome you. I know that. My father knew that. Your father knew it.
Enough, punch Sigurd. Enough of this.
Sit here and bemoan your fate, brother. I have a promise to keep, and I mean to.
You think too much of yourself, Eivor. You do not have the wisdom of Odin. Come, Basim.
This quarrel with your brother is something to behold. Has it always been so heated?
All my life we've moved as one. As family. As kin. I've always known his mind, and he mine. Until this day.
Time makes idiots of us all.
You fought well today, Fulke. Would you fight beside me now?
To wrest control of the Shire from Eadwyn? I will.
Giedrich asked me to cripple her line of support. Would you know where she gets her rations and supplies?
East of Oxenforda, south of the Lichvila. There's a place called Eaton Barn where eager merchants sell to soldiers.
Meet me there. I'll come soon. Sigurd. You're lost in a sea storm of your own making. Eadwyn's defenses have been weakened, but I could do more before joining
Inventory, skill. World. Chipping away. Undermine Lady Ed. World. Press tab to open the quest log and track a new quest. Find and speak to Fook. 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 Journal entry. World. Chipping away. Undermine Lady Eadwyn by destroying supplies, attacking reinforcements, and protecting Giedrich's FYR quests. World.
Yep.
Hold left mouse button. Find and speak to Fook.
I've seen bandits strike and flee like lightning. This scene reminds me.
Find
of
and
that
speak to Fook.
Yay!
Find and speak to Fook. Find and speak to Fook. We can eat winds hold on oxen effort sire. We can eat winds hold on oxen effort sire. Find and speak to Fook. Find and speak to Fook.
Dear man, would you live for that?
It's for the good of your shire.
You've lost your senses.
What's the noise about?
She's trying to rob me. I warn you, soldiers are coming to escort me any minute.
This merchant is taking supplies to the castle. Oil for boiling, arrows, shields, rations. I offered to buy them, but he refuses.
I don't sell on a future promise of profit. Edwin's a valuable customer.
Then I'll make you a new offer.
Money take the silver. 1 charisma level.
How about a story? I'll spin you a tale in exchange for your wares.
That's an odd bargain, Dane, but I'll bite. Sing me one of your sagas.
The wild winds wandered, the seas spit salt. The night fell into slumber. Wise Odin rose and bade farewell. He pulled on boots of leather.
Bit of a slow start. Pick it up.
Long before the beginning, before you and I and the others, Wise Odin looked with his one wan eye and stared and blinked and thundered.
This Odin fella, he's one of your gods, innit?
The moon burns red, the sea foams gold. Wise Odin utters the words.
Right, this is not what I wanted. Stop it, will ya?
The snake writhes, Loki yawls, poison drips from the mouth.
Enough, enough! Is this some sort of Nordic curse? Run, go!
How does it end?
They all die. He said soldiers are coming. We can use these oil jars to surprise them. Fewer reinforcements for Eivor.
I see visions of burning men, the screams of soldiers aflame. If we place the oil and supplies near the hay along the road, it will burn like hellfire when the soldiers arrive.
Take position on that bluff, and watch for the soldiers, would you?
You'll hear me howl as the men approach.
I should not be seen in this area.
Prepare to ambush the reinforcements. Hold tab to show nearby quest. Prepare to ambush the reinforcements. Hold tab to show nearby quest. Prepare to ambush the reinforcements. Hold tab to show nearby quest. Prepare to ambush the reinforcements. Hold tab to show nearby quest. Prepare to ambush the reinforcements. Hold tab to show nearby quest. Prepare to ambush the reinforcements. Prepare to ambush the reinforcements.
What was that?
My howl. Edwin's men approach.
Prepare to ambush the reinforcements.
The soldiers are close.
Have a look, Sunan.
Prepare to ambush the reinforcements.
I can see.
They're here.
Prepare to ambush the reinforcements.
Aku apat mentap.
That's the last of them.
Speak with food.
Edwin will be waiting for aid that never comes. Something wrong?
No. No, quite the opposite. At Sancte Albanus, your brother claimed kinship with the gods. Is it true? Is he descended from the Archon's children, the Isu?
Not to be blunt, Fulke, but only half of what you say ever makes any sense to me.
Forgive me. I often presume too much of my audience.
Men
who fear damnation, when ignorance is the greatest of all evils.
Ignorance of what?
What a perfect sentence.
Sigurd is only a man, the son of a king and my brother. He may think highly of himself, but he is no god.
Yet it's possible his line of kings was fathered by a god, in ages past.
We haven't time for these fantasies, Fulke. It's time I regroup with Giedrich, to see how his assault preparations are coming along.
Godspeed, Eivor. I will stay here, to pray for the souls of the dead before I join you.
Inventory. Faith. Let the world. Overwrite. Overwrite.
Ini katup. Katup ya. Juga habis. Habis. Tiga. Empat. Satu. Habis. Malam 3 Malam 3 Tutup. Tutup dulu ya. Ja.